Ms. Clotfelter, Ms. Nyworth, Ms. Fabrica, Ms. Bradley, Mr. Rice, Colonel P.
We have our principals, our high school principals here tonight to honor some special high school students who are either National Merit Scholars, Academic All-Stars, or have a 30 or better on their ACT, which from some would say those are the elite of elite students. So we will start, I see right after, we'll start from Mr. Lear. Would you like to come up in there and do your student?
Yes, sir. I have five of my 9 here, and so I'm just gonna kind of do it in alphabetical order, and you want them to come?
Yeah, let's come take it.
Okay.
They want to get a picture with them, so I can look better.
Okay. First one on the list is Mr. Aaron Bear. And he's Aaron was an Oklahoma academic scholar. Then we have Mr. Matthew Duffy, excuse me. Matt is an Oklahoma academic scholar and a 30+ on the ACT.
Man.
We have Mrs. Emma Esler. She is an Oklahoma academic scholar. We have Mr. Connor Spielberg. Connor has a 30+ on the ACT, Oklahoma academic scholar. And last but not least, we have Mr. Josh Torkelson. Josh is a national merit finalist, has a 30+ ACT and an Oklahoma academic scholar.
You can read the rest of yours.
Great group.
Like I mentioned real quick, I had four more. I have Trace Boggs, who's a 30+ ACT and Oklahoma academic scholar. I have one Paul Mackey, who's an Oklahoma academic scholar. Jake Thomas, who's an Oklahoma academic scholar. And Lynn Wallace Jones, who's a +30 ACT and Oklahoma academic scholar. They couldn't be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lear. Thank you for this awesome. Mr. Schmidt, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to recognize some of our guys for academic excellence. We have 16 that scored 30 or above. Not all of them are here tonight, but I'm going to call, if I call your name, I want you to come up. Okay, guys? Daniel Saliba. Marcos Rodriguez, he's not here tonight. Taya Rice. He scored 30 or higher on ACT. Trinity Pierce scored 30 or higher on ACT. Cesar DeBoer Tafali, 30 or higher on ACT. Gage Christ, 30 or higher on ACT. Kylie Blowowski, scored 30 or higher on ACT. Carver Aguilera, 30 or higher on ACT. Alexis Schneider, 30 or higher on the ACT. Brock McKean, 30 or higher on ACT. Caden Giles, 30 or higher on ACT. Julian Davis, 30 or higher on ACT. Kaylin Van Treese, 30 or higher on ACT. Michaela Richard, 30 or higher on ACT. Ian LaRue, 30 or higher. And Trail, 30 or higher on ACT. We do have some Oklahoma academic scholars. Ian LaRue is an Oklahoma academic scholar, as is Elena Moore. Jamie Rhea is an Oklahoma academic scholar. Elena Vines, Oklahoma Thea Wusapiti, Oklahoma Academic Scholar, and Daniel Saliba is Oklahoma Academic Scholar.
Larry had one that, he was busy, he got here though.
I'd like to introduce Lynn Wallace Jones, at 30+ on the ACT and Oklahoma Academic Scholar.
Now, Mr. Curtis did not make it yet. So, you got him? Nah, let's just go ahead, if he shows up, we're gonna get up and talk, but let's go ahead and get his. Not like him about to,
He's on the way.
is he on the way?
He said he was on the way.
Okay, well, then,
You wanna do something?
yeah, let's move on, we'll move to,
You wanna do my?
yeah,
This past weekend was Arts for All weekend. And our LPS esports team had, for the first time ever, competition downtown. And I mean, we were covered up with kids. We did the high school kids on Saturday, and then we had elementary. And it was so great. We saw the parents came with them, and they said, we're going to need a bigger tent next year. So on behalf of Arts for All, I'd like to give you all a sponsor.
good job.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have, for another award, we have Miss Sybil McKay here to give an award, so feel free.
There it comes. No.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Port Soul every year for about the last 9 years gives the Team Soul Oklahoma Pride Excellence in Education Award. We award this usually to an administrator, a teacher, or a support personnel like counselor, that are doing excellent work with the children and representing our military children. As you know, military children in their average school history could move up to 9 times between kindergarten and graduation. So having that extra special teacher in their life is very important, as it is important to all of our children, but especially our military children. So it is with great pleasure that I would like to ask Ms. Nicole Hubbard to come. You are our 2022 Counselor of the Year.
Great job, congratulations.
I would like her to know that she was nominated by Aubrey and Aubrey's mom. And if I may, I would like to read you the nomination roll. It says, I'm writing to nominate Nicole Hubbard for Oklahoma Pride Excellence in Education Award. Nicole Hubbard has been such an impactful figure in my daughter Aubrey's life. As a military family, it can be hard to move, sometimes with little notice, and wonder what impact this new place will have on your family. When we found out about our PCS to Oklahoma, I was worried about my daughter Aubrey. She has such a fun and spunky personality, and having to move again so soon after our last move was really impacting her. When we arrived in Oklahoma, she was at the height of her anxiety, and she was scared to start at a new school. Miss Hubbard took Aubrey under her wing and guided her in so many ways that words cannot describe. She helped rebuild Aubrey's confidence in school, got her a 504 plan that met her needs, and helped her to adapt in a brand new school. In addition to that, she was also very helpful for me as a mom. She made me feel comfortable knowing that someone was in my daughter's corner. I know for a fact that Ms. Hubbard has not just impacted my students, but so many other students. And if you need confirmation of that, just ask any parent who has been lucky enough to have their children taught by Ms. Hubbard. Outside of being Aubrey's mom, I'm also a teacher. I've seen firsthand how impactful counselors can be, especially for military children. And it says here, according to a 2013 study from Clinical Child and Family Psychology Review, the average military student attends 9 schools between kindergarten and 12th grade, further increasing the need for impactful counselors who genuinely want to create meaningful relationships with their students. I've seen firsthand that Nicole Hubbard, though she might not realize it, is a champion for all children, but specifically military children. The love and compassion she has for our children does not go unnoticed, and I can feel at ease sending Aubrey to school, knowing she will be with Miss Hubbard. She's patient and truly listens to our children, while also taking in consideration how much these little Army brats have been through. Her individualized approach to each student's needs and experiences make her truly one of the greatest counselors I've gotten to know over many, many new school transitions. When we inevitably move to our new destination, Aubrey and I will miss the comfort and safe space that Mrs. Hubbard has created, but we're thankful to have known her during our time here. There is no better candidate for Oklahoma Pride Excellence in Education Award than Nicole Hubbard.
Mr. Kirchen? We'd love for you to come introduce your superstar academic students or superstar students as well.
Well, just please say that. I think I have lost a couple of them in transition.
They're not listening.
We have 2 academic all-states today that I know are another location right now. We've had a pretty successful academic year. We have 1 National Merit Scholar finalist. I understand he's currently ranked 38th out of 183, so we expect good news on that at this point. My other students, I'm afraid, are over there doing a rehearsal at this point. We have had 5 collegiate academic competitions at Lawton High School this year. We finished second in one of them and won the other 4.
Oh,
We're
wow.
satisfied. My missing students, but I know they're still over there at the rehearsal. Thank you.
And we appreciate all of you. And we got another one.
He got another one.
I just like to make sure everybody knows I'm nurse in the house. So
Ah, there's Blake. And there's another one.
So I have Trace Boggs.
You don't get the team picture, but you get the individual picture. Here you go.
Trace is a 30+ ACD and Oklahoma Academic Scholar. And then I have, Jay Thomas, sorry. Yeah, Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas is a Oklahoma Academic Scholar.
Yeah.
As a principal to defend these, your great students, you don't get to see enough of them because they're not usually the ones in your office. Ted, yes, and I'm sure Mr. Kirchen too. Great shout out to all you students for these great ACT scores. I took it once, and if I took it again and added them together, I might get a 30. So that's a great accomplishment for you guys, and we appreciate that. We're excited about your future, and I've got to meet a lot of you throughout the year on the podcast and stuff, and I appreciate you guys and what you've done and representing Lawton Public Schools in such a great way. So thank all of you for all you do. Your parents are great, and special thanks to Frida for being here supporting their counselor. You know, when I moved to Lawton, I didn't have a break for big issue. I don't know their team. There we go. It came out just right. With military children and how they're impacted. And as I learn more and more about that every day, it's amazing how great the staff at Lawton Public Schools is at trying to do everything they can, and that relationship we have with our military liaisons to try to do everything we can for those students that are in 9 schools throughout their lifetime, which is pretty amazing. So big shout out for you and your award and all the Freedom people that are here that do a great job working with our students. So thank you all of you, and thank you for coming. and your students were just kind of moving into the meeting, but they can leave if they want. I'm sure they all want to stay for the rest of it. We don't care if they stay, but I'm sure they're.
Yeah, they don't want to stay.
No, I can see they're all gone. Which really would be gone in about 2 minutes anyway, huh? And they're gone.
Up like a herd of turtles.
Printout that we got right there said the meeting here was going to be at 5:30.
Oh, no, who said that to you?
Yeah,
Oh.
He doesn't match.
Well, I apologize for that, but I don't know why, every meeting. Yeah, but you need it, that came from them, but we'll check on that, but every meeting we have is at 5:15. Yeah, that's what I do.
Sit it. Which school?
Hammerbank, and I'm there.
Good Lord.
Who knows?
He's hot. I know.
Okay, we'll move to the report of the superintendent.
Real quick, yes, on the report.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay, yeah, we got Kelly coming. I have another report that goes with it too. Come on, Kelly. MacArthur Middle School, come on.
Okay, so I was asked to share some of the good things going on at MacArthur this year. I was supposed to come a couple of meetings ago and things got changed and, you know, school stuff. So first, I have this won't matter to anybody but educators, but we had 100% of our in-school students take their state tests. 100%. So April Bowden, who's our building test coordinator, just knocked it out of the park with
That
that.
is awesome.
So
That is
we're
awesome.
super
That is
proud of
awesome.
that. But what I want to share with you is something that our kids put together, our digital media class put together with Mr. Mourlette. And so I'm just going to share the good things from Mac with one of our really good things from Mac. So here we go.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Trinity.
And this is Mac Minute.
Our 3 sports team all brought home state awards this semester. Jason Overby is our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate State Champion, and the team placed number 2 overall.
Our Rocket League team is the Oklahoma Scholastic Esports State Champions, and our Overwatch 2 team is state runner-up.
The MMS Honor Band performed in the Blanchard Middle School Band Festival and received superior ratings from all 3 judges.
8 of our artists from Miss Reamer's class qualified for the Oklahoma State Fair art exhibit, and their works will be on display this September at the State Fair.
Our student council planned and hosted the first Easter egg hunt for the residents of Parker Place Living Centers.
Students from Mr. Holland's U.S. History class visited Oklahoma State Capitol and met with our local representatives in April.
This spring, our orchestra students performed at the annual solo contest. 16 students received superior ratings on their solo performances, and 5 received excellent ratings.
Here's Reed and Lena for some athletic highlights.
I'm Reed.
And I'm Lena.
And here's our athletic updates.
Our Scots baseball team won first place in the J.T. Taylor Memorial Cougar Classic Tournament.
Our Scots baseball players also took home the second place trophy at the Southwest Junior High Invitational Tournament.
Our Scots Unified softball team played in the Unified Softball Tournament at Hall of Fame Stadium in OKC and won first place.
Both MMS boys and girls soccer won second place at the 2023 Weatherford Middle School Classic Tournament.
Our boys and girls tennis team were our city champs this year. The tennis players also took home 12 individual medals this season.
Our athletes on MMS track individually won more than 50 awards during this season.
Our Lady Scots golf team won third place El Reno Junior High Girls Golf Tournament.
Now let's go to Araya and Hudson.
I'm Araya.
And I'm Hudson.
And here's our closing messages. Visit our YouTube channel to see our MMS media shows at Mac Center, MSPN, and Hot Seat.
Subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels to get notified when MMS produces live events.
Thank you for watching our shows and shorts, and we look forward to producing more content for our community next year.
That's it for Mac Minute. Thanks for watching.
They're trying to put us out of business, Lynn.
Well, and they would love, there's a couple of them that would love to come do,
We have had
time
high
to
school
time.
students. We'll have to remember that next year. Yes.
Yep. So those are some of the great things going on at MAC, and you can come in our building anytime and see a whole lot of greatness going on. And what we try to do, like all the other middle schools, is prepare them to be sitting on these rows with these students that just left with all of those, with those awards and just that academic greatness. So that's what's going on at MAC.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Couple things and just announcements. One is Mr. Gibbs, would you stand up, please?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Gibbs has been recognized as the District 13 Superintendent, Assistant Superintendent, Central Office Administrator of the Year. We also know, if you're watching the news today, you might want to hear this before you walk out, Ms. Mims, but the legislature approved about $685 million new dollars to education for the state of Oklahoma. Teachers raises in the amount of $3,000, $4,000, and $6,000, depending on your years of service. So we're gonna new money for us in our Redbud so it's gonna be a good deal for Lawton. So it could, about $14 million new dollars to Lawton, with about 7 or 8 of it going to teacher raises. So we're really excited about that for what it can do for us as we continue to move forward with creating opportunities and destroying roadblocks. This will help us, and a big shout out to the state for doing this. And that wraps it up for me.
Okay, consent agenda. Anybody have anything need to be removed?
Move for approval.
Second.
Call the roll.
Ms. Clodfelter, Ms. Nyworth,
Yes.
Ms. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Rice.
Yes. Okay, we don't need an executive
No, sir.
session?
11A.
Okay, any new business?
No, 11A, I'm sorry.
11A. Okay, superintendent's personnel report. Do I have a motion on that?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Call the roll.
Yes.
Ms. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Rice.
Yes. Okay, now do we have any new business?
Just a reminder, graduations, the school year's wrapping up. Big shout out to everybody who's been part of this year. It's been a really good year for Lawton Public Schools, and a great job by the staff getting us through this year. Very excited about the future of Lawton Public Schools, and a big shout out to you guys and all the people involved. And just remember, graduations are Thursday at 5 for Lawton High, and then we have 10 and 2 on Friday.
Okay, anybody else have anything?
Well, I just want to say to our dear friend Carla that she's in our thoughts and we love her.
Yes.
Okay, the next regular board meeting date is scheduled June the 22nd at 5:15 here in the Shoemaker Auditorium. We need to set any new dates. Have any announcements we've already had? Okay, that's it. Okay, we're adjourned.